Hey, it's Steve at the Soggy Bottom Farm. I figured out what I was doing wrong. I wasn't sitting on the lawnmower. I was violating the safety on the seat switch. That's what was killing the rototiller in my last video. I didn't sand off that pulley. Pretty sure we got this figured out. I'm going to get this lawnmower started up. I've already rotated those tines to the other side so the cutting edge was on the point of impact. And let's keep working on this project. I'm going to start this mower up and bring you back. Here we go. It's close, you guys. I think I got some belt tensioning issues and it's doing exactly what I thought. It's digging into the ground so hard that the belt's slipping. We might have to flip that thing over or drive in reverse. Let's see what continues here. But this is where I am right now. Hang in there. I've come to the conclusion there's no way that I can control the height of this rototiller in a perfect ditch digging effort if its foundation is based off the terrain. I need to control that thing based off of a level line. I can't do it with this mechanism here. We're going to figure out another way of controlling the depth of this thing. I'm not strong enough to do it with my arms. Let's keep building a better machine. Hang in there. Man, I've been contemplating this and I got an idea. I'm going to take the outside blades back off and put them on the other side in the hopes that the non-cutting edge will oppose the cutting edge. And it will just kind of float until I push down on that lever. Maybe that's a better way of thinking about this. Let me move them around. We'll see what happens. Okay, I've turned around this outside tine right here. It's going to interfere with this cutting edge. And it ought to help keep this thing from digging in so deep. I'm going to start this lawnmower up. I'm going to back that tiller up to where that tire is at. And we'll dig ourselves a fresh hole. Hang on. While that battery's charging, remind me when you come back, better have your volume turned down because the mower's going to be running. Hang in there. Turning that tine helped, turning it around helped out a lot, but yeah, I can't move forward like that. I got to come up with another way. Hang in there. Hey, it's been a couple days. Let you say we go ahead and try and get this thing knocked out today. I've come to the conclusion we better figure out just how much can we get away with as far as the depth of this thing goes. We're traveling. We got to figure this out. Well, let's establish a baseline. I decided to go ahead and bolt some tires onto these tines. You know, I don't ruin anything this way. I'll still be able to use them on the lawnmower. They just got holes in them now. But I'm going to bolt them on there, and that'll restrict the depth. I'll be able to control it. I'll know the minimum depth I can go with what I've already built. Let's establish something here. Hey, what do you say while this battery's charging, we just think about this for a minute. This lawnmower is going to be going that way. The highest RPMs that engine has and the lowest gear. I got them wheels bolted on there. Looks like we're going to be able to go maybe 2 inches deep. But they should restrict the depth, the amount of penetration, all the backward pressure that's going to be going this way. Let's see if this is good enough to find out the minimum amount we can get done the way that we've already built this thing. And if we have to, we'll make further improvements. Hang in there. Charging this battery. Man, I'm gonna get in trouble. I took it out there and I scalped the ground down and I dropped that tiller on there. And I hate to say it, but it was a disaster. Man, I dropped that thing in the ground right there and it instantly got stuck in this sticky stuff that makes up my front yard. It's that sticky stuff that gives the place the Soggy Bottom Farm name. I gotta go all the way down to that fence row. It's almost perfectly level now. Man, what you doing, little buddy? You hanging around outside? Hey, easy now. Easy. Let's get a picture. Let's get a picture of you here. Oh, you're soft. I'm going to leave you alone. One of the great things to do at home. I don't know. I'm about 50 feet to go, right? This is, see? It hasn't rained in 3 days. So here's where I'm at, right? I've either got to redo these pulleys, rethink this whole thing to get more RPMs out of that tiller, or I got to slow down this lawnmower somehow. With the resources I got, I don't want to spend any money on this thing. I only need it one time. Let's go shopping and think about a couple things here. So, I'm thinking about it, right? I don't really need this deck mounted on here while I'm tilling. It's got a vertically mounted pulley on it. So, I'm evaluating how all this thing is being driven, right? These gear ratios and stuff. You've got an input shaft on this rear axle. This thing is, I don't know, somewhere in the neighborhood of 18 inches in between there. Just something to think about. And the width of this whole lawnmower frame is somewhere, you could say, is in the neighborhood of about 13 inches or so. And the gear train right now is driven by the belt, this fixed belt on the front of this engine. It's taking up half my power probably. So let's say we just take this belt completely off. And then we get rid of this deck. We don't need this deck on here to dig a ditch. And instead of using this pulley to drive a deck, we'll find something that we can use to slow down this lawnmower. Just some junk that lays around. What do you say we take a little something from my daughter's trust fund? We got an old lawnmower here. Thing's about, how about that? 13 inches wide. It's got a gearbox with a vertical shaft on it. And it's got some output shafts. Let's see what we can do with one of these to slow down that lawnmower and use the rototiller that we've already made. Hang in there. Keep traveling down this road of digging a perfect ditch with me. I'm Steve. Come again.